Apologies, there's been nothing on the channel for a few weeks. Just want to quickly say before we get started, thank you very much for 100 subs. I know it's a tiny little number, but I appreciate it nevertheless. You know, haven't even got started with some of the stuff I want to do for this channel, and we're already at 100 subs, so thank you everybody, I appreciate it. Lighting in this one is a little bit fucked because the sun is coming straight through the curtain and hitting my face, and obviously it makes me look a bit like a fucking vampire again. I've been looking like a vampire in every video, bro, whether it's the lair or whether it's the lighting. But yeah, we're doing another tier list. We're doing the UFC shorts tier list. So just like last time, we've got our categories. We've got chicken salad, which is S tier. We've got pretty good, mid, Mike Jackson, and then chicken shit. I have 6 short designs. Now, for example, with the Reebok era, there was multiple different Reebok short designs. I haven't included all of them. I've just included the 2 main ones that I can kind of, that stand out the most as some of the most iconic fights. Obviously, I've bundled these into eras, so let me know what you think in the comments if I should have done it a better way, but this is kind of the best way I think to do it. So we'll start with our first era, which I've called the vintage era. For this era, I apologize, I'm going to say the word era about 4,000 times in this video. I've used a picture of Hoyt and Art Jimison just because it sums up what that era was. It was 1998 to 2001 until the unified rules were made, but here it is. 1 glove, shoes and knee sleeves against a full gi with a black belt. This was no holds barred, human cockfight, and all that bullshit that was said in the media. This was it. This was get in there, scrap, win. No matter what it is, just go in there, wear what you want. It's purest form. You can go in there in a full fucking outfit if you want. You can go in there in barely anything. It's up to you. Go in there and beat the other man. Obviously, there's something charming about this era. It would never fly today, obviously, and I think it just boils down to the fact that it's not fair. You know, it's just not fair to kick somebody in the fucking head with full wrestling shoes on, or even stuff a takedown with wrestling shoes on. I think it just boils down to the fact that it's just not fair. It's not fair. It's not a fair sport, you know. The sport would never be respected today if people were still dressing like this. Although it is charming, you know, it was the era of bare knuckle, shoes, Ken Shamrock speedos, whatever the fuck this is. Pretty funny to look back on, but ultimately not optimal for the fucking growth of the sport, and I would put it in pretty good. I can't put it in chicken salad. That is, save that for the real OGs, for the real fucking banger shorts, okay? The unified rules were made official in 2001, and along with those rules came what fighters could and couldn't wear in the octagon. So I would like to call this era, 2001 to 2015, the golden age. Voice crack, I apologize. The golden age. Now, what I've named this era probably spoils where I'm going to put it, so I won't bury the lead or whatever fancy little phrase I can use there. Straight to chicken salad, bitch. No more speedos. Alhamdulillah. Shorts, open fingered gloves, mouth guard, and a cup. That was it. That was all that fighters were allowed to wear in the octagon. And some of these short designs we've seen in this era, I mean, look at this photo that I'm using. Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, the Ice and Fire. Come on, bro. This shit looks so fire, bro. No pun intended. That was lame as fuck. I apologize. Whether they were board shorts, Muay Thai, the full cut, the Vale Tudo ones, you know, everybody had their own style. People became known for their iconic shorts, just like Chuck and Tito in this photo. And we saw some of the most iconic shorts in the whole sports history in this, so I'm just going to run through some of these bangers just to put you on game. Tito and Chuck's Ice and Fire shorts, oh, beautiful. Pro Cop shorts, you know, the half and half with the flat. Come on, bro. BJ Penn with his black belt. Bad Boy shorts, whoever was wearing them, the Bad Boy shorts were fire. Anderson Silva in his black and yellow Bruce Lee kind of inspired trunks. Rich Franklin's pink shorts. Matt Hughes brown shorts. And John Jones's black shorts with the night tick on. Some of the most iconic shorts in this era. I have to put it in chicken salad. This is when I got into the sport. This is when I look back at old fights. Seeing these old shorts genuinely gives me nostalgia. It makes me fucking happy to see these shorts. The sun's going in, so I'm starting to look a bit more depressed now. I understand it was probably necessary for the sport to be taken seriously, but come on, bro. These shorts were so hard. I don't know why we had to move into white and black Reebok shorts from these colourful, you know, it even took them a while to add the coloured Reebok shorts in. So yeah, let's get onto that anyway. The next era, the Reebok era, 2015 to 2021. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, there's multiple different entries as Reebok into this list. I think they should get their own entries because, like I said, they were quite different, and I look back on these as actual eras. Oh, okay, this fight had the old Reebok shorts. That was about 2015-16, you know? It's easy to kind of... The shorts are important, bro. So we got what I will call classic Reebok. You had the black, the white, and the black and gold for the champ. These classic shorts at first started like that, but then eventually would get coloured added. So we will count the coloured shorts as part of this. Swedish yellow, English red, American blue, etc., etc. And they still do that to this day. Although it does kind of seem like you can just kind of choose whatever colour you want if you like any one of note, you know. Dustin Poirier wore red for the third McGregor fight. Izzy wore red and blue and fucking, you know, changed it a bunch of times. So I guess they're adding a bit more personalisation in again now. I would be down for fighters to be able to choose whatever colour shorts they want. If O'Malley wants to wear pink and gold, let him, you know. I've got a feeling that they honestly might do that, to be honest. Some of these fights where you can see the classic Reebok shorts is Conor and Mendez, Conor and Nate 1, Lawler and McDonald 2, the whole Rousey era. There's obviously many fights in this era. You can see these playing Reebok shorts, as well as in EA UFC 2 as well, from my EA shills out there that are still playing this fucking dreadful series. I would put them in mid. I think that's exactly what they are. It was a big eyesore going from the colourful and creative shorts of the golden era, shifting into this. It took a little while for everybody to warm up to these, so I'm going to put them in mid. They're not Mike Jackson, but yeah, they're not pretty good either. The next era I would call, I guess, smoky Reebok. I don't know how else to fucking word this, bro. These are the shorts that you will see again in EA UFC 3. I'm throwing the games in there because that's kind of how I remember it. They're kind of like got like smoke or like grit or just kind of like weird cum stain fucking patterns on them. Also got Conor versus Habiba in these shorts, Whitaker versus Romero 2. I do like these shorts. I do prefer them to the classic era, so I'm going to put them in pretty good. Not really much else to say on these shorts, but they were the second entry into the Reebok whole era. Now we're going to switch to 2021 to present day, which is the Venom era. Again, there's been 2 entries into the Venom era so far. We had the classic Venom, which is what we're going to start here. As you can see, Islam and Charles. These shorts first debuted to me in UFC 4 because UFC 4, EA actually updated the shorts to the Venom shorts before we saw them live on TV. So when the update for the game came out and I saw these shorts, I was a bit worried because they didn't look great in the game and I didn't know how it was going to translate in real life. Obviously, again, it's a big switch up going from the Reebok shorts to these. I think they're okay. I prefer Venom to Reebok. I was very happy that they went with Venom because it's just an old school UFC vibe. You know, I'm really happy Venom was the main short sponsor. It keeps it, you know, the brands that came up with this sport are still around for the most part. Rest in peace, Tap Out. But you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I prefer Venom to Reebok, so I'm going to put them in pretty good in front of the Reebok shorts, I think. And then we've got the current Venom, which was around a couple of months ago. They changed the shorts. They've now got this sort of snake design on them. They've also got these arrows on the back, these lines. I don't know what it is about these shorts, but I really like them, to be honest. They're probably my second favorite pass behind the golden era. So I'm going to put them in chicken salad, baby, and I'm going to put them behind the golden era because you can't quite beat that golden era, man. If you were watching the sport in that time, any fight from that whole period, you know, watching it back, the nostalgia, the feels, you know, I used to stay up on a fucking Saturday night till 6 a.m, 7 a.m, watching these cards and then go to school on Monday morning as like a 13, 14-year-old kid and try and talk to my friends about it, and nobody wanted to know. So, you know, it's nice to look back and think, you know, those nights of falling asleep, setting alarms for 3 a.m, trying to talk to my friends at school about Shogun Hua and Machida, and they don't give a fuck. I don't even know who I'm talking about. They were watching football or whatever. So, you know, the golden era is number one for me. It's a personal bias thing. If you think some of the, you know, obviously you had fucking speedos and all sorts of shit, mate. So I don't exactly blame you if you put one of these newer entries above it. But if you do, you're just smoking crack, to be honest. I mean, how can you not rate these shorts, bro? Look at these shorts. Look at the personality in these shorts. Despicable. Also, it says son, friend, hero on my cup because I was in the SEALs, bro. But yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping by. Bit of a last minute video. I just wanted to talk about UFC shorts. They're very important to me and I feel like nobody else talks about them. So, UFC shorts tier list. I'm going to film some other videos in the next couple of days. Get the channel active again. Thank you very much for 100 subs. If you're watching this and you like this video, go check out a couple of my other MMA videos. If you like them, maybe subscribe, you know what I mean? We're trying to go to the moon, bro. So yeah, have a good day, everyone.